All right. I think we are live. Am I not a spectator? Oh shit, am I not? Oh fuck me. No. I'm not a spectator. Oh man. Oh wait, hold on. Oh, I might have goofed. Oh fuck. I don't have the telemetry thing on. Ooh. Ooh. I need to turn it on. I need to turn it on. I almost forgot. Shit, shit, shit. I literally hyped up this thing and then connecting. Disconnected. Oh, okay, yeah, because we're loading right now. Yes, it's connected. Okay, we're good. We're good. Woo! That could have been bad. If I hype up the telemetry automatic thing and then it just does, then I don't even turn it on. I don't even open it, so it doesn't even do it. Oh man. uh, I'm great sometimes. I'm amazing. All right. Hey, is that Mr. Kreco? No, Johnny. I can't remember who that was, dude. I am not a spectator. Fuck. Fuck, this is bad. Okay, well, I'll have to retire from session. Oh man, I'm so stupid. Oh no. Oh man, I'm just letting the grid know. I'm gonna have to do a lap with them. Oh man. This is this is stupid of me, dude. I swear I pressed Y to do the oh, I gotta change my audio settings. I need to do cinematic or broadcast. There we go. Okay. So someone on McLaren? Oh shit, wrong button. Oh, that's me. Yeah, I swear I pressed spectate, but I guess I didn't, so I'm gonna have to do a lap, like way behind you guys to go into the pits and retire. Yeah, I'm just kind of an idiot, I guess. No, so you guys will be good. So yeah, I sent that in Discord, but yeah, don't don't worry about it. Yeah. Oh man, I'm kind of an idiot. All right. Well, whatever it may be, welcome, welcome all, welcome everyone. Oh, let me actually double check that we are collecting info. Oh my God, it is. Holy shit, and it's picking up their names and their nationalities. Oh, this is amazing. Okay, let me have my chat open. Hey, what's up? What's up, Zen Roko? Oh, Johnny's trippy. That's what it was. Dustin, what's up? What's up? All right, what is up, my peeps? So, I don't know how much of that you guys caught, but you know, to sum it up, we are BFR Black Flag Racing. This is Tier 2. Week 4. We are at Suzuka, Japan, as we see McLaren Fan, our runaway favorite to win the Drivers' Championship in Tier 2, begin his hot lap. I'm very interested to see what kind of pace he has, as he very much has Tier 1 level pace. So if he, you know, the kind of lap times that he's putting in, if I'm putting in somewhat similar, you know, I feel good about myself. But so just to sum up the technical issues, so I have set up some a software that is free, but I will admit, I have paid, uh, or I'm going to be paying $7 a month for slightly more advanced features, which is some good like stat analysis. Um, so that should be really cool for you guys that race. But then as well, I swear that in the lobby I pressed Y. Oh, my toe has been bleeding. Well, that's not good, but that can wait. I have more important things to be doing. Um, but yeah, I swear I hit spectate. So what that means is I'm going to have to complete a lap and retire in the pits when I come back around, so as to prevent a safety car messing with their race. So if anything, this is going to be boots on ground reporting for the formation lap and for the first lap itself. As we see McLaren fan cross the line with a 129.7. Holy. Not too shabby. Not too shabby indeed. Let's see who else. Trippy and D Nunn look to be coming across the line for their hot lap. Or no, just Trippy. Trippy with a 129.1, almost a 129.2. Zenroko, it is unfortunate that you cannot race. I'm a little sad. I am missing your presence on the track. Oh, I need to forgive this quick pause. I do need to have the Discord kind of like split on my second screen so that I can make sure that nobody's like messaging me or anything about some problem that arises. But we are all good now, as we see Slow Gamer getting out of the way of somebody. Very cool to see. He shall soon be starting his hot lap. Has he not already done one? No, this is his out lap. Okay. Let's see, let's see. McLaren fan probably just, yep, harvesting. May have enough fuel to give it another go. Retro Cheesy also harvesting. Who is behind him? That is a Williams. Trippy also on an in lap. As we see Sloppy Gamer making his way through traffic. Can we see some way being given? We did see Trippy get out of his way. Hopefully didn't really slow him down too much, as that is a tricky sector to let somebody by. Oh, he does go kind of wide. Invalidated lap. Unfortunate for Slow P Gamer. Or no, he's the one getting out of the way. Is he? I'm confused. Who's on a hot lap and who isn't? Because he's low on fuel, so he's just coming in on an aggressive in lap is what it looks like. McLaren fan is starting another hot lap. You're at work and it's 20 degrees out, but feels like 5. Well, I don't know what to tell you, man. I feel pretty warm in here. So, woe be J. Angelo. Woe be Zenroko. But yeah, um, I hope I hope to I hope I do good for the tier 1 race, because the Haas cars have been struggling. We have been struggling to do any kind of put in any kind of a good performance through a race. A lot of it has been like, especially Imola, man. Imola crushes my heart to think about and remember every time, because it's I was maybe chasing a podium. I was maybe chasing higher than a podium. I was flying through Imola. I was cutting up the field. I was cooking. I was on a really good strategy. Um, and then, you know, the two Haas teammates, you know, Kevin Magnussen, was it Romain Grosjean? Just Roman Grosjean. Just absolute catastrophe between the two of us. Just disgusting to watch. So, unfortunate. And then the next 2 races, Austria, I struggle in the rain heavily, so that was really rough for me. I finished 9th. And then at Hungary, where I felt like I had really good race pace, I spin out at the end of lap 1. As McLaren fan, now going sub 129 with a 128.815. Pretty rapid. I think that's about that's around where I'd like to qualify in tier 1. With Trippy now improving by 3/10, 120, or not Trippy, Chester. Retro Cheesy Chester, 129.7. Not too shabby. No need to feel too bad about that. I think this is an aggressive outlap by Doko. Yes, he is pushing pretty hard. Uh, really getting those tires warm fast, fast, fast. We will see Swamp Mouth in the Mercedes finishing up his hot lap, or his very first lap of qualifying. See, this chicane gives me a couple of troubles once tire wear becomes a thing. You know, fresh tires, it's not too bad. It's easy to stop on a dime and stop in time. Swampmouth with the fastest lap on his first qualifying lap at 128.690. Hey, him and McLaren fan, they are saying, put us in tier 1. We deserve it. We see those empty spots. Please give us a chance. We will impress. We swear. But very nice lap indeed. Trippy on an outlap. Doko beginning his flying lap. Let's give him a little bit of coverage. And you know what? I will do my best to do it in Spanish just for him. He is a Spaniard. Doko de España empezando su primer... damn, dude. There's a lot of F1 terminology I don't know the Spanish word for. Pero empezando con su lap rápido. No sé, la verdad, Doko, perdóname porque yo soy tonto. Pero todo va bien. Al momento no usando mucho pila, mucho ERS, pero sí yendo muy rápido entre estas vueltas. Dar su vuelta, la vuelta de la pista, la vuelta, sí se dice, estoy seguro que sí. Doko, entrando en tercero, saliendo en cuarto, acelerando. Se parece que a lo mejor, no sé si de veras esté en una vuelta rápida porque va muy lento. Puros chistes, no te preocupes, Doko, porque aquí solo es para la diversión, competir, pero divertirse. Ya entrando al último sector, yendo en la parte muy veloz, casi puro recto, la pista aquí, pero ahora ya finalizando su vuelta, entrando al chicane bien lento, se baja al tercero. Sale en tercero, acelerando, yendo hacia la línea para terminar su vuelta, terminando con 1 minuto 32 segundos y 3 décimas de un segundo. Suficiente para quedarse en quinto, un poquito más rápido que D-Non, el mago, el wizard se llama, pero no muy malo la vuelta de Doko. Espero que sí aprecies la traducción y el comentario en español solamente para ti, Doko. Aquí yo intento a complacer a todos y que todos se divierten y que disfruten de lo que es mi comentario. Muchas gracias, Doko. Esperando que ganes, porque si no, sí, ya dije que te voy a correr de la liga. Entonces salte, mejor. Salte de aquí. Todo amor, Doko, no te preocupes. Alright, back to your scheduled programming of English. I hope Doko does appreciate my efforts to give him a little more of a inclusive commentary just for him, as I think, yeah, he is the only Spaniard and the only primarily Spanish-speaking racer on our grid between Tier 1 and Tier 2, so I hope he does enjoy and appreciate that. I am missing some terminology. Trippy improving by 3/10. Very close to overtaking McLaren fan, but just not quite fast enough. But yeah, I really do hope he appreciates that. You know, even with a little bit of my chopped language or chopped vocabulary, a lot of it's just specific to like racing. I you know, I'm pretty new to F1 to begin with. You know, my parents never did, so almost all the Spanish that I know is from my parents and from whatever media I've consumed in Spanish. And F1 is not something that I've consumed in Spanish. D none. I'm not sure if this is a hot lap or not. I think there's a McLaren, so McLaren fan on a hot lap? Question mark? It seems to be. He is looking to improve as we have only 5 minutes left in qualifying. No, I don't know. Is he? Yes, he is. He is on a hot lap. He is pushing. We will see here what his Sector 1 split time is and see if he has any improvements. No, very equal, only 300ths slower than his fastest, but let's see if he picks up some time somewhere else on the track through Sector 2 and Sector 3. Sector 2, this very tight hairpin is where you can make or break a lot of time for your lap. He seems to have done it somewhat clearly, but does that lockup cost him some precious time? Now, heading into the end of Sector 2 with the kind of double apex, you could even argue 2.5 apex, kind of like winding hairpin. Oh, he comes off the track, but no invalidation. Let's see if that kind of run off the track saved him time or if it completely lost him time. He is a tenth and a half faster. Can he make up enough time to take pole ahead of Swamp Mouth? Very last chicane also makes or breaks your lap time. He drops it into the second, picks it up into third, really watching that rear hold its grip, and comes across the line with a... Oh, he lost time in that chicane. Not fast enough, just not quite fast enough. Less than a tenth between him and Swamp Mouth. Honestly, he should be pretty happy. He's consistently fast relative to this grid. So at the very least, he should feel secure, knowing that if he can maintain that kind of consistency in the race, he will be one of the top finishers. Retro Cheesy Chester finishing a little faster, but just not fast enough to get ahead of Trippy ahead of him. Most everybody else left or has gone into the pits for now. So super quick chance to say what is up, you guys. I hope you enjoy the upcoming race. There are only 7 racers. I guess I completely forgot about adding AI, but honestly, we're just not even gonna mess with it, especially at Suzuka. So yeah, I mean, I hope they remember they have to slow down into the pits. It seems like everybody has done a good job of that. Let's check the race director just to make sure, because you only get a warning. Yeah, these are just exceeded track times. Okay, so everybody doing pretty good so far about slowing down into the pits. As we see, a kick sour of Slow P Gamer exit the pits, and so has no, he is on his in lap, but Slow P Gamer, yeah, sorry for the rapid clicking back and forth, but yes, the Sauber on his outlap, hoping to improve. He will have to improve by what is 4/10 at least to get ahead of Chester Cheesy. Okay, he's just on an aggressive outlap. That is all fine and dandy. So we can watch him. We can watch Mr. Wizard D Nunn. Can he pull a rabbit out of the hat, or can he pull out a very fast lap time out of this car? Who knows? It looks like most everyone is coming out for the end of qualifying. Now, I do wonder, can I see how many tires people have used? I think I can. So, yes, this is how many they've used. So, Denon has now used 3 softs. Could bite him in the butt later. Same with Slow P Gamer. The rest only using 2. So those that have only used 2 soft tires have saved 1 soft set of tires, 1 set of soft tires to use in the race, should that become a necessity. If they're doing a 2-stop or if they're doing a 1-stop, those softs can become very useful, especially for that 1-stop if there's a very late safety car to really maximize your lap time potentials at the end of the race when it matters most. As D Nunn now begins his final hot lap. He is kind of low on battery. 35% going into turn 1 is kind of low. But hey, let's see what he is capable of here. Very nice there. Just a small tick of the ERS there. Nice winding through. Here, let's get a cool view. Nice winding through the S's, dropping it into 4th, picking up speed immediately, entering in 5th. Ooh, cutting across that curb can be very dangerous, but he seems to have gotten away with it so far. Heading up into 7th gear, into this very fast right turn. Somewhat decent, not fully maximizing track width. Ooh, has he invalidated? He has not. He is still good to go. Kind of dipping his tires into the grass a little bit, and potentially losing grip there, but that is fine. Not too bad through this very tight hairpin. Now accelerating into the end of Sector 2 and into the last sector. Going into the double apex. Holding a little too much speed as he's being pushed wide with understeer, but brings it within control, holds it within the track limits. Now accelerating down this very long straight, dipping his toes into the grass. He really likes to feel the I don't know, the nature. I don't know, but he likes to dip his toes in the grass. All fine. Start braking. Very late braking from him. That was like, what, 60 meters, 75 meters, but all fine. He makes it through. What will he finish with? As McLaren fan, almost dropping it into 128 flat. He improves by a tenth. Will bring up the back of the field. All good there. Don't you worry. I believe in you, Mr. Wizard, Mr. D Nunn. Um, so he's done with qualifying. Swapmouth is on a hot lap. What can he do with this very last chance to maybe retake his pole position? He will need to improve by what is like 4 tenths? No, 3 tenths. A little less than 3 tenths. 2.5. No, he is on par with his fastest lap so far. He's gonna have to somehow gain a million seconds in this tight chicane. A little bit of a slow exit. Picked up some grass and the curve. Let's see if he's really fast enough to improve at all. He improves by just enough to take pole back at the very last gasp. He saved 3 tenths on exit. That is impressive. Very, very well done, Swapmouth. Safe to say, I am kind of proud of you, man. You know, I don't know where your father figure is in life, but hey, I'm proud of you, man. I am proud of you. All right, making sure I text my girlfriend so that she does not get mad at me. All right, we are good. Let us advance. And now I have to be ready to race. I have to be ready to race. Not really race, but I have to be ready to follow along in this formation lap and then and then uh and then be in the first lap because I'm an idiot. I didn't hit spectate, I guess. But we shall see how this goes. What is up, Mr. Chester? Yeah, I have to follow you guys in the formation lap and the first lap so I can retire in the pits. But boots on ground reporting is what I call it. So yeah, I hope nobody readies up too fast. Not that it matters for me, but for you guys, you know. But good luck, man. Now, if you're wondering why I'm putting any of this into it, it is essentially just so that I maximize my control. That is what I am used to. So let's not do anything too crazy. So let me just send a message in Discord. Ready up in... no. It's just the game doesn't think a one stop is possible, but it is. Okay, so ready up in a few minutes. I'll ready up first. All right, are you guys excited to see your commentator following behind you guys for a lap and the formation lap? uh, I'm an idiot, guys. I swear I hit Y to spectate, but I guess I might have been clicked off the game, so it didn't actually register. But let me actually double check. Let me look at these results from qualifying. Oh, dude, it's uploaded perfectly. That's so fire. Yep, and it has everybody's stints. Oh, that's awesome. Okay. And it looks like so okay, this is actually good. So I think so I can see those of you who did allow like name or whatever the other two stuff I said because it autofills your name in here and then the ones that I told not to, it doesn't. So I guess that's the difference and then we'll see what other differences it has. So that's really cool. So yeah, I will not be stealing your identity. Don't worry guys. That is not what I'm after. Unless you have $1 million sitting in the bank somewhere. Maybe then. No, you'd be a Formula One driver. Yes. Hey, just negotiate. You could join maybe a Formula 4. Maybe. All right, guys, we will have to wait for Swampmouth to take a leak. Oh man. Oh, what's up? Someone just joined my number one fan has joined my Twitch stream. What's up, Mai? No, actually, he's my number 2. Hold on. That is true. Facts. Just like, just stop, you know? Take a pit stop. Alright. I'll tell Swamp Mouth he can ready up when he's back. 'Cause I think we've had ample time. I'm not racing. I just forgot to press Y, I guess, to spectate. So I have to do the formation lap, and then I have to retire in the pits after lap 1 so that I don't cause a safety car when I retire, and so that my AI is not doing stupid shit. So all right, let's get started, boys. All right, we're gonna get started, boys. Sorry to jump in, but we're gonna get started. Good luck. I believe in you guys. No, you're not. You're not missing the race. I'm just an idiot. So, yeah, I need to hang back. I can't influence the race in any way. So this is what I've been saying is boots on ground reporting. This is like a reporter going to Fallujah during the Gulf War and just being like, "Holy shit, I'm getting shot at." You know, "Holy fuck, I'm in the action." That kind of thing. So hopefully, please, please, I hope I don't influence the race in any way. Uh, like I'm going to be hanging back. Okay, just making sure my wheel didn't give out on me. Because sometimes when I have my controller plugged in, it gets really funky. I feel so stupid doing this. Oh man. Alright, so from what I can tell so far, Chester is starting on hards. Not my preferred strategy for Suzuka, but it is very viable. Dustin, I think you've done it quite a bit, and it's worked decently well for you. Most everyone starting on the mediums. I can't see what's going on at the front. Go, 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 go. I can't influence. Go, go! Actually, I think that's AI now. I don't know. Whatever. Doko, what's going on, man?
No rainfall expected today. We think it'll stay dry.
I guess this means I can be a little more aggressive in my formation lap now. Oh! Doko, please don't touch me. Please don't touch me. I'm so stupid, dude. I'm already influencing. I need to hurry up. This is bad. How do I spin out? Oh no! Oh no! What have I done? What have I done? This is amateur hour. Oh my god, there's no downforce on this setup. This is a garbage setup. I need to hurry up. I need to hurry up. Okay, we're good. I made it back. This is so chalked, dude. Whoa, Doko. Settle down, pal. I think we ghost here anyways. But... oh, he's doing some quick little burnouts to really warm up his tires. What a guy. Alright.
Okay, incredible parking there. Nice one. That's going to give you the edge if you can get good launch as the race
This is
starts.
so stupid, dude. Oh, man. Alright. Dude, I feel so bad that I can't commentate through their start of the race. As we see some lockups, we see some people off track. That is Wizard. So far, looks to be pretty clean. Nobody getting into any sort of collisions in turn 1. Very good to see. I'm slowly coming up on D None. I need to just hang back though. I can't do anything too crazy. He's going wide. This track, that specific like uphill turn is really tricky depending on your setup, because you can very easily just lose the rear. Alright, coming into the hairpin. You know, I'm not close enough to really see if there's any kind of action going on into the hairpin, but I don't want to risk getting any closer. So it looks like, who was the Mercedes? I'm already forgetting. Trippy, right? No. Was Trippy? Yeah, I think Trippy is one of the Mercedes. No. I don't even know who's in the Mercedes anymore. But holding on to his position so far, it seems like, with McLaren fan right behind him and whoever's in the V carb, I think. So that'd be Chester. Chester in the V carb, staying very close behind them. Swamp, you're right. It is Swamp Mouth is the Mercedes. You're right, 100%. I don't know how I forgot that. All right, let me not forget to pit. I'm not in the race. And then I can actually spectate. All right, I'm in the pit lane. Retired from session. All right, should be good to spectate now. Oh, man. I am an idiot. I can't believe I did that. All right, we are a go. Now to actual commentating. Let's go, boyos. All right. Super sorry. I need to just double check. It's going to pause it, but I just need to double check that this is being input so far. Oh, it's in live. I'm stupid. Live. Yes, so far it is connected, and it is monitoring. That is fire. I guess I can have it up right now to maybe, you know, give you a little bit of insight into what is going on. Wait, hold on. Wrong thing. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. This needs to be split and then spread across. All right, perfect. Yeah, so I can actually see tire wear from the people. So there's 2 people in this race. Ooh, there's a yellow flag. McLaren fan. Oh, no, it's me. No, it's not. What was that yellow flag for? I don't know. Game's bugging. But we do see McLaren fan now over a second behind Swamp Mouth, really looking to get back within DRS range. He will not have it, even though he is within it now. He didn't make it in time for the detection point. But all fine and dandy. Really, his strategy isn't to, as he loses the car a little bit, isn't to outpace him exactly. This is more so stay as close as he can to him, while maybe managing his tires just a little bit. But so there are 7 racers in here, and 2 of them do not have their telemetry set to open or to public or whatever it is. 2 settings, 2 of the optional settings that I put in the Discord. So I cannot see their battery, and I cannot see their tire wear data in the software. So that is it. Everything else I can see perfectly fine. I can see their just live with more information. I can see what their sector 1 times are, their sector 2, their sector 3, their last lap, and I think some more stuff, but I'd have to scroll, and I don't really want to pause it on you guys right now, as really the only 2 within striking distance of each other are Trippy and McLaren fan. Eating ice cream while watching this? Hell yeah, brother. What kind of ice cream? What flavor? Because if it's not a good flavor, I might have to kick you from this chat, you know? Just saying, just saying. But yeah, I can see their ERS management. Yeah, their live gap, just like you can in the game. Their fastest lap in the race. I'm pretty sure I'll be able to see their stints as well. I don't want to pause you guys again, but yeah, this is very cool, and it should automatically fill stuff in at the end of the race. Now, I know, was it Swamp, I think, was telling me vanilla and wild cherry with chocolate, of course. Hold on. I need time to let me get back to you after the straight, as Trippy will have very easy overtake here on McLaren fan with that DRS, but this is the tire advantage. This will not stand for long. Again, McLaren fan's strategy isn't to fully be faster than everybody else. It really is just to hang as close as he can to the 2 front runners on the mediums to you know, kind of not lose time while they're on the faster tires, so that then once the crossover happens and their tires are on equal footing, or then McLaren's fans' tires are better after the mediums wear out, he will have the advantage. So just wants to stay as close as possible to him. But so vanilla and wild cherry with chocolate sauce. So do you have two different flavors? Are you that much of a fat ass? You have two different flavors in your freezer? I don't blame you. Actually, full respect. I know I said fat ass, but hey, I am also fat ass. I will raise my hand and admit I am a fat ass. I have always been a fat ass. But back in my heyday, back in high school and college days, I did so much exercise and played so many sports that it didn't matter. I had to eat as much as I could to maintain weight, to not be starving out on the field or on the court or whatever. So that is definitely caught up to me now. I am not doing anywhere near as much exercise. Yeah, it is. I need to cut back on my eating, but that sounds very good. I'm not gonna lie. Wild cherry, wild cherry. That's cool, man. Vanilla, it's vanilla. You know, no complaints there. McLaren fan with the DRS and with more battery. What's bro doing at this time of day? What do you think, Shawarma? I am commentating. Oh my God, they're going side by side into turn one. They've kept it clean. I am impressed. I'm happy. McLaren fan making it stick for now into the slower section of the track. But Shawarma, what is up, my man? How are you doing? Awesome to see you pop in here. Super cool to see you. Yeah, I'm commentating, man. It's the grind. Sunday is the grind. You know, Christians, you know, a lot of like traditional Christians take it as the no Shawarma. I did a just death. I don't know if you were in that race. I did not. I guess I didn't hit spectate. I swear I did, but I was supposed to hit spectate and I didn't. So I had to like do a lap in the race to DNF in the pits, so I wouldn't, you know, cause a safety car or get in anybody's way. So stop with your yapping, Shawarma. I know what I'm doing. It might look like I don't, but I do. Trippy or McLaren, yeah, Trippy falling back on McLaren fan. This has worked perfectly to McLaren fans' favor. Bro's doing this on purpose. You did this last time at Spa. No, I didn't. That was Des. That wasn't me. I wasn't there for that. That was Des. But as much grief as I gave him for doing that, well, I did it now, so I can't really give him much more grief. But McLaren fan now in cleaner air. Whatever, Shawarma. I need to commentate, Shawarma. But McLaren fan, this is working it beautifully to his favor as he is gaining on Swamp Mouth ahead with the cleaner air. Now, with this telemetry data, I can tell you now that Swamp Mouth is at 31% medium tire wear. That is an average, though, 32% now. So he has the second most tire wear of anybody on track at the moment. He is pushing and pushing to increase. Oh my God. Oh my God, Shawarma, shut up, Shawarma. I'm not doing it. But he does have the second most tire wear at the moment. He is pushing to gain as much of a lead as he can on McLaren fan behind. But you know, the tire wear difference is 10%. Oh no, I'm looking at the wrong one. I don't have McLaren fans data. I told him not to, so we will not have that data. But basing it off of Wizard, or no, Chester on the hards at 23%. So maybe McLaren fan is around the same number, maybe a little more, as he has been in more dirty air and pushing a little harder as he is slowly catching up to Swamp Mouth. We may be beginning the crossover where the medium tires are no longer better than the hards. It would be kind of early though, but Swamp Mouth has been pushing very hard. McLaren fan almost within a second, but he's pushed too hard. He has pushed too hard. He has now garnered a 3-second time penalty. Unfortunate to see. You do not want you don't want unnecessary penalties. Those hurt the most, and so that is very unfortunate. Skalisha for real. Shawarma, don't you have something better to do, or do you love me that much? Sorry, texting back my girlfriend. Alright, we are good. Mediums only last 12 laps max? Yeah, and that's max, unless you're really tire saving, but at that point you're just, you know, slowing yourself down. I'm just looking at the sector data. I'm wondering what these numbers mean. So Swamp Mouth is currently 400ths slower than something. I don't know if that's his fastest. Is it his fastest? We'll see once he gets through Sector 2, as McLaren fan does lock up a little bit behind him. Wizard doing his best to catch up to Doko. Now I got nothing better to do at 9:45 a.m. Fair enough, man. Fair enough. I love to see that you're in here at the very least. Very, very cool beans, if I may. I can say that because I am a bean. So let's see, Sector 2. Let's see if what it says in the game is what it says in the telemetry. Because kind of. Yes, McLaren fan is within DRS now, or should be. And so, what is the battery situation? He doesn't really have batteries, so best case scenario, really, I think, or best idea here is to preserve his battery, use the DRS, make use of it, and just harvest. Oh, but Swampmouth is doing the same. Swampmouth is harvesting as well. They know what they're doing. They know they're thinking ahead. They are plotting. They are thinking. But McLaren fan really just has to have a little bit of patience. He is faster now, and so just wait for the right moment to do it as effectively and as efficiently as possible. So I'm thinking that this sector data that it's giving me, this live sector data, as Slow P Gamer has gone into the pits already off the mediums, he has to be on a 2-stop. I think he's most definitely on a 2-stop. So the game doesn't think, it doesn't allow you to set up a 1-stop, but it is possible. You know, it just doesn't let you set a 1-stop strategy. But if what I do is I just set softs as the last stint and push it to the very last lap to pit that it lets me, and then I just don't even pit. And a lot of the time, actually, through my race, it'll actually just be like, oh, Mark comes in and he's like, oh, there's less tire wear than we thought. Stay out if you can. And then I just stay out because I know I can do a 1-stop. It's very, very, very doable, as long as you're not, burning your rubber. But yeah, if Swampmouth does keep it clean, he will have a lot less to worry about with McLaren fan behind him currently and maybe in front of him in the future, because those 3 seconds do hurt a lot. They are very, very punishing. As McLaren fan now maybe looking to make his move, but Swampmouth has saved up a good amount of battery to defend. This now then comes down to setup difference. It looks like maybe either they have very similar setups, or Swampmouth has a lot less drag being induced by the car, whether that be lower wings, a lower ride height, whatever it may be. He is more than easily able to defend McLaren fan behind him down the DRS straight. So looking at it now, Swampmouth is at 51% medium tire wear. At this rate, this is really high tire wear. You would really only hope it's at like 40%. Because ideally, you'd maybe push it to like lap 11. Push the mediums to lap 11, maybe lap 10. So that the hards can be as effective as possible and not, you don't want to be on hards when they start to lose their grip. That is the worst case scenario. So I'm thinking around lap 10, 11. And if he's already at 53% tire wear, it is looking very rough for him. As looking at maybe a similar metric, since we don't have McLaren fans tire data, Chester, Cheesy, on the hards is at 33% tire wear. So McLaren fan should be at a similar tire wear, maybe less because he has been locking up quite a bit in these corners, but maybe around, yeah, Swampmouth now pitting. That is a little early, I think, but he was losing time. Well, not even. He was slowing McLaren fan down. So I think, I really think that maybe he could have stayed out another lap or two. But it is his final decision. I am getting somebody in the Discord. Is there a question? What is up, Wizard? What's going on? Oh, you need an invite? I got you. I got you, fam diggity. Oh, there you are. Alright, I sent you another one. Let me know if that's good. You are now in 5th because Doko pitted, just letting you know, so you'll be coming into a good situation, hopefully. Alright. I'll mute myself again, but just let me know if you need another one. Alright, I am a man of the people. D-Nun having issues with EA, was disconnected, and so will be rejoining here soon, hopefully. And the AI difficulty is set to 70, but you know, you still don't want the AI in control. You know, you want to be running your own race. So we shall see what happens, as McLaren fan is now 6 seconds ahead of his next competitor, Trippy, who has not pit yet. He is going longer on the mediums, but this 6 second difference, lap 15 to 18 is optimal for the hards to switch onto or to do 15 to 18 laps. Swampmouth only 5 seconds. No, 5 seconds to the person ahead. This is interval. Leader, he is 20 seconds behind. So he would be coming out very close to Swampmouth were he to pit right now, which he won't. He still has plenty of laps. Oh, to initially pit on those laps? If you start hard, it's 15 is the earliest you should pit. Okay, okay, okay. I had it backwards. I thought you were talking about for the mediums. So does esports typically start on hards? Is that what you're telling me? I guess that would make sense, right? They're so much faster that they can make those hards look like mediums sometimes, you know. But that makes sense. But then you know they all start on the same tire. Mm, yeah, I don't know how to feel about that. D-Nun going into the pits to switch onto mediums. He also appears to be on a two-stop. Oh, excuse me. It's either hards to mediums or mediums to hard, but mediums to hard is more common. Okay, see, that's what I do. I feel like that makes a little more sense because when you're so heavy with fuel, it's a little easier to control it with mediums, and even though they wear a little faster, yeah, I've seen that Jarno does change things up. Just I don't know to be interesting at least. But yeah, you know, the hards are so much more manageable when you have less fuel and you're a little lighter on the car. So I like to have that as a second stint. But it depends. It depends on the race. We shall see what I do for for the race tier 1 that I run immediately after this race. Oh, I need to pull back the telemetry. But yeah, now Trippy is on a 51% wear on his mediums. Chester now on 40% on the hards. He will definitely be feeling it now. Fastest lap set by Swampmouth with a 1:31.114 on the fresh mediums. He is, excuse me, he is hunting. You start hards because my medium tire is worse at the start of the race and I end up burning them out quicker. See, that's fair. That is fair. Let us see. What am I looking at? Interval. I want leader. So Swampmouth now only 17 seconds behind McLaren fan. McLaren fan is losing time on Swampmouth as it stands right now. Um, yeah, he will come out what like 3 to 4 seconds behind Swampmouth. Were he to pit, he is losing time and losing time decently fast. But it will come down to the 3 second time penalty that he has, as well as his race pace once he does switch to the mediums. He has no choice but to stay out longer for that one stop, waiting until what? Yeah, you guys said 15 at the earliest. Wizard D Nun now picking up a 3 second time penalty. Unfortunate. It takes 22 seconds to come in and out of the pits. I thought it was. I couldn't remember if it was 21 or 21, 22, or 23, but 22. Yep. So with that being said, that'd be 4 seconds that he finishes or they comes out behind. Let's go swap my adopted Canadian brother. Let's go. What you know about it? What you know about it? Okay, hold on. I do need to check something. Is this what is this? Oh, these were like saved ones. Yeah, so that one I don't want to click too much while this is collecting. But we shall see. This is just an experiment for the time being. 16 seconds now between Saltmouth and McLaren fan. Did Chester pit? Or no, what happened? How is Chester so... How did Chester lose positions like that? I don't know. Did he lose positions? Yeah, Swampmouth was not in second. Whatever. Swampmouth, you have fans in Dust Incredible right now as your fellow Canadian. Your fellow weirdo from the north. Trippy. Trippy was who pitted because he is now on fresh hards. Chester rocking the 46% wear hards. Swampmouth now already at 19% wear on those mediums. Wish you could have told him not to do the two-stop. Shame to watch him ruin his race. Yeah, yeah. Hey man, he knows what he's capable of. Maybe he just doesn't think he's capable of running the one-stop. But what that does mean is he's going to have to make up a lot of time, and make up a lot of time he is at the moment. So we shall see. We shall see how it does, because he maybe has a little more room to do the two-stop with McLaren fans' 3-second penalty. So, I don't know. All we can do is wait and see what happens. Yeah, not it's a little hard whenever there's 7 drivers on the grid to really have so much going on. McLaren fan doing hella good though with that tire management. He really is, because he does not seem to be going that much slower. So what? Chester's on 49% tire wear. I can't see what McLaren fans tire data is, just because I told him not to, just to see if it was necessary to turn some of those settings on, and it's not necessary, but it might be really cool to see them for everybody. So I can't see his tire data, but is it even 50%? Because he seems to be pretty rapid still. You would be dead every time you try to do the esports strategies. You're on controller, Shawarma, aren't you? I think you are. I know it's so much harder on controller. Even if you're really good at tire saving on controller, it's just something about... No, you're not. You're garbage then. You're buns. I'm just kidding. It is very hard. It is very hard to drive on the really wasted tires. Oh, no. You know what it is, Shawarma. You're getting used to the no traction control. I run medium just because that's what we're allowed in this league. I'm kind of an idiot, and so sometimes I accidentally floor it a little too much. I can run none. It really wouldn't slow me down too much. I'd probably spin randomly, which I already do anyways because I suck. But um, once you get used to the no traction control, or at the very least medium, you will see how much easier it is to save tires on wheel, because a lot of it is that throttle control. From people that don't have it on, and they're so used, even if they're like kind of gradually increasing their throttle, even then that safety net of having the traction control is what burns your tires, because it'll just have them spinning and generating heat, just not spinning you out. But yeah, Shawarma, I swear to you, man, if you're already decently fast with traction control on, I promise you, as soon as you get really used to medium, or at least no traction control, you will be, maybe not super super significantly race pace faster, but you will significantly increase your chances of doing these one-stop races, and they'll save you so much time. Especially here at Suzuka, they'll save you 22 seconds, and then however much race pace you can hold on the worn tires. So call it maybe like 15 seconds conservatively. 15 seconds on someone who does not do a one-stop. So it is so helpful. Trust me, it is eye-opening. It elevates your game. Yeah, yeah. No, I believe Sharma. I 100% believe. It took me so long to get used to it, and then took me then longer to actually be fast with it. And so I'm still not super super fast, but I'm pretty happy with my progress. I'm a little about to be still P now with the 3-second time penalty. I'm entering my 3rd month of sim racing at all ever, in just entirely 3 months. About to be start my 3rd month in sim racing, and it's fun. It's so fun. It's even more fun when you have a cool community like BFR, like HNN that you race in, that I commentate in, PTRL. I don't know. I don't think you race in that one, but I commentate that one as well. I commentate Abraxas. I race in MHR. Um, yeah, I mean it's just so cool. It's so cool with a community. And then maybe, hopefully, praying to whatever deity you believe in and whatever deity I don't really believe in, that somehow, with my efforts here, I can maybe make a little bit of a career streaming slash content creating. There is a safety car! What has happened? Why is there a safety car? It is Slow P Gamer. Slow P Gamer has caused a safety car. Sloppy Gamer, I was talking about something, man. You're interrupting me. Nah, I'm just kidding. Oh, his wings are gone. His front wing is completely gone. This changes everything. This is oh my god. This plays perfectly to McLaren fan. He has to enter the pits right now. Yes, he is going on those mediums. They will. This is perfect for him. This is absolutely perfect for McLaren fan. He was already on a really good strategy. He was already on a superior strategy to everybody else. Um, but now with a free pit stop, this is he as long as he I don't believe in commentators curses. I don't really believe in jinxes. There's just too many variables in the universe to really say that any of that has an effect. As long as he just keeps it under control. I may become a jinx believer. There's no way. There's no way. There is absolutely no way that actually happens as soon as I say it. Dude, no, I don't. I can't believe in jinxes. I really do not believe in jinxes. I don't believe it. Because, look, when you think about it, what did it cost him? It cost him nothing. It's safety car. It didn't lose him anything. He didn't lose his position. He's perfectly fine. He's on the faster tires to when the restart begins. He'll be fine. He'll be fine, guys. It's just hilarious. Retro Chester switching onto the softs. Can he make them last 10? It won't be 10 laps. It might be 7, 8 laps on the soft. So maybe he can, but it'll be difficult. It'll be difficult. You guys, no! There's no such thing. I refuse to believe it. It is just pure coincidence. There are too many variables in this cold, unforgiving universe to really believe in curses like that. I refuse to believe it. Either that or I am a supernatural being from a different dimension. So you guys take your pick. Which one is more believable to you? Yeah, Swampmouth is kind of cooked. It's just not gonna happen. I don't think. Really, I think his best chance was maybe doing what Chester's done and switching onto the softs and being especially careful during the safety car to prevent any kind of tire wear. Chester's already on 2% tire wear. Oh, he's kind of pushing. He doesn't really need to be pushing during the safety car. But this will bring everybody close together again. I do want to take a quick second during the safety car. I know we're under a safety car, but you guys in tier 2, I'm so proud of you guys. I am so proud of you. I am really appreciative. I hold you guys in high regard because some of you maybe should be in tier 1. There's only so much I can do about that, but either way, this is supposed to be kind of like the feeder division, the kind of preparing you to maybe contend in tier 1 as you get better. But like even some of you guys who are a little less experienced, the clean racing, the respectful racing, the respectful behavior on and off the track, the the dedication you guys have to this league. I just want to thank you guys so much. You guys are absolutely awesome. I don't know. I don't have the words to really express how grateful I am for you guys being the kind of tier 2 that you are, because dude, let me tell you what, some of the tier 2s that I've commentated and raced in are horrifying. They're not much better than open lobbies, and we all know how open lobbies can be. So again, just not to drag it on for too long, but like I really appreciate you guys here in tier 2. I hope you guys hear this. I know Jay Angelo's and Rocco's in here, so he's hearing it. But I really want to say my thanks to you guys for being so awesome, being so I don't know, just amazing, an amazing grid. Shawarma, LaFridge actually being human. Thanks, man. I have a heart. My heart goes out to the people. I am a man of the people. So everybody tell Shawarma if he starts shit talking too much, I will have to turn on ads, because if he's gonna come in here and give me so much shit, I will make him watch ads. Yeah, take that, shawarma. No, I'm just kidding. Fuck ads. I hate ads so much. I'm not putting on ads until maybe it actually becomes like a lucrative thing where I could like not have to work my regular job anymore. Then I'll put ads. But until then, you guys are free to watch. No worries at all. Yep, Zenrocco, J Angelo. Thank you to you as well, man. You guys, sometimes you guys spin out. Sometimes you guys lose control. But at the end of the day, you guys are clean, or at least doing your absolute best to be clean racers, right? And with experience comes speed, and with speed comes excitement and further competitive racing. But that all comes in time. I hope you guys stick around for as long as you can, and as long as possible. so that we continue to have a very awesome league in Black Flag Racing BFR. You're commentating for a tier 4? That's a deep league. That is an insanely deep league. Copying your script. Do it, man. just throw some credits to me. Just throw some kudos. Be like, hey, that man Fridge Gamer, that guy. What did I say, Swamp Mouth? I said clean racing. Settle down. But yeah, if you can just throw a quick little shout out like, hey, my boy Fridge Gamer, he's really cool, man. You guys should go watch his stuff. He's super awesome. Fridge, if you get famous, don't forget me. I can tell you guys, I am so good at, like, I know I say my memory is fucking dog shit for a lot of things, but let me tell you what, my memory is very, very good when it comes to people. There are so many people from elementary school who I wasn't even friends with, and I still remember them to this day. I can't always remember everybody, right? But, like, it's in the back of my mind. It is so far back in my mind that it is there. It's in a lockbox, dude. I am just... What I can tell you, as like, genuine proof of that is that, so in college, for 4 years, I did club tennis. So there's D1 tennis. I was club tennis. Where, truthfully, no... I went to NC State, and that's like a D1 tennis program, and they're very, very good. No chance. Club tennis, none of us had a chance of ever being D1. Some of the best players on our club team maybe could have been at like a really small D1 or maybe like D2 school, but you know they didn't for whatever reason. But I was an officer for that club for 2 years, and one year I was a practice coordinator, and so. Brother, I already have a girlfriend. I already have my girlfriend. I'm more than happy. As we will see the safety car come in this lap. But, yeah, so there were 170 people on our roster for club tennis every single year. And both years that I was an officer, I made it a point. There's damage. Guys. You got to keep it clean through the safety car. You know it's going to be going slow, but it's okay. With experience comes time. Actually, there is no damage, I don't think. We're all good. As we resume racing, Swamp Mouth on the slower tire. McLaren fan really weaving to I don't know, McLaren fan. We're kind of on the line there with defending, but Swamp Mouth send it. Oh my God, we're on equal footing. Both of them have 3-second time penalties. Was that dirty driving or was that Swamp Mouth getting too aggressive? I think from what it looked like, Swamp Mouth might have gotten a little too aggressive into turn 1. That is very dangerous to do. But just to finish what I was saying before we get too excited here, yeah, I made it a point, and I was able to memorize all 170 people on our roster, which was especially hard because not everybody would show up to practices all the time. But, you know, I am very good with people. I am good at remembering names. I am a people person. But here we go. Swamp Mouth already 7/10 behind McLaren fan. Chester chasing Trippy, sticking to his tail. He wants 3rd place. He wants that podium. He is a late join to our Tier 2 season, but he is looking to maximize his points in every race. That is what you want to see from a driver, from a true competitor. Excuse me. Swamp Mouth will not have DRS at this straight, but what he will have is the slipstream, which some people, I don't know based off of previous games, but some people say that it is non-existent in this year's game. So, you know, take that at face value. I don't know from experience. Yeah, this is an absolutely insane restart to the race already, as we are now crossing, and we will have 7 more laps of hard-nosed racing. Now, all 4 of the top 4 within striking distance of each other. It will come down to who can maintain a more consistent lap time. Swamp Mouth is already at 8% tire wear on his hards. The medium runners are at 5%. Soft runners at 16%. Chester needs to make his move as soon as possible, or his tires will fade out by the end. Is this glitched? Why am I still seeing safety car on here? There's no safety car. This is glitched. EA, fix your game! Fix your game, EA! We are in the middle of an exciting race, and this is what you do to me? You're making me look like an amateur. But all good. It is fine. Whatever. As we see them turn that very slow hairpin going into the faster section of the track. Slopey Gamer had a great restart, 7th to 5th. Did he actually? Holy, Mr. Slopey Gamer, you are the GOAT. Look at you. All right. Swampmouth falling behind. He's on the hards. He's going to have to push so insanely hard um, to keep it within distance. McLaren fan has the faster tires, and I don't think we'll have enough laps to really allow for a crossover. Maybe at the very end, but McLaren fan is doing a pretty good job of keeping Swampmouth behind. Um, yeah, I didn't even know it was a glitch. I didn't hear Des yapping about it at all. So, um, yeah, EA, come on, fix your game, man. Trippy setting the fastest lap on the mediums, following very closely behind Swampmouth. Not making a move into turn one. Very smart indeed. It is so dangerous. Very good to see. These top three are fighting. They're duking it out. Trippy on the faster tires, then Swampmouth. He needs to make his move as soon as possible. How are the soft tire? We're looking for Chester. Chester is already at 23%. There are 5 laps to go, and 6 laps to go, and he is already on 24%. He's going to be struggling. He is going to be very, 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 very concerned with his grip near the end of his stint. Yeah, they're already done. It was a risk worth taking, I'll admit, but was it a smart risk? Debatable. But he has picked up. He doesn't have so much to worry about because of that 3-second time penalty the Slopey Gamer has. He's actually more like 7 seconds ahead of Slopey Gamer. So as long as he can kind of maybe start to coast a little bit and manage his tires and not push as much, seeing that he's already lost so much time, and hold on to his 4th place, hold on to as many points as he can, especially as a newcomer to this tier. Maximize your points where and when you can. Swampmouth very close to McLaren fan. This is looking dangerous for McLaren fan. Will Swampmouth stay behind him, or will he wait for the DRS straight? He is harvesting. He has more battery. He makes his move. Oh, he kind of pushes him wide, but we're keeping it mostly clean. Just a little bit of rough racing through a very slow chicane. Understandable. Nothing too bad there. Yeah, exactly. They are. The more they fight, the more they bring in the rest of the pack. Chester, I don't know. Chester just not. Oh! Oh! Oh my god! 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 We are millimeters away from disaster, guys. We are millimeters, inches. Dude, we are so close. We are pushing the boundaries. D-Nun Wizard getting another 3-second time penalty. We are pushing the absolute limits at the moment in this race. These tier 2 drivers are fighting tooth and nail fiercely to hold on to their positions. But Swampmouth now ahead of McLaren fan. McLaren fan has the faster tires. Swampmouth's one job will to be to stay ahead. He will have to stay ahead and push as hard as he can to keep McLaren fan behind him. Yeah, hard should be optimal right now. I believe you guys. I will believe you guys because looking at the tire data, I don't know. Trippy's only on 17% medium tire wear with Swampmouth at 18% hards, which, you compare the differences. No, you might be right, actually. Yes, that would mean that the hards are better now because they are up to temperature. They are barely worn in, so they will have a very, very good amount of grip. Yep. Optimal tire life of 7 laps for the mediums. Hey, I trust you guys. Ooh, we're getting a little bit of hard fighting into this last chicane. Nothing done, nothing occurring. But McLaren fan will have this DRS, has less battery, but this DRS is going to be massive. He has essentially what is an almost free overtake on Swampmouth here. Oh, keep it clean. We are clean. Very, 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 very close driving, but we are clean. You're looking at the strategy sheet and you're starting to understand it now. Lol. Share your insights, Shorma. Share your insights like you are the F1 Aristotle, Socrates, Hippocrates. What was the other one? Eratosthenes. Ooh, a lot of philosopher names in there. Do you guys, quick pop quiz to you guys in chat, to you guys watching. Do you know what Eratosthenes is famous for doing? You think Trippy might sneak in? I think he might too. He's only on, now he's on 21%. This dirty air is really getting to him. But pop quiz, do you guys know what Eratosthenes is famous for? Don't Google it. Don't cheat. Don't be a bum. Don't be a bozo. Do you know what Eratosthenes is most famous for discovering? At least that I know of. Most famous for sucking my balls is what he's famous for. I need moderators in this chat. I need moderators to ban Shawarma. We need to keep him in check. No! I mean, I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. Eratosthenes. You know what? I'll spell it so you guys can Google it since you guys are lame. Eratosthenes. Thenes. Eratosthenes. There might be an S before the TH. Eratosthenes. Yay, ban me. I ain't lame, boy. Boy. Nah, you're not lame. You're pretty cool, Shawarma. I'll admit it. I'll admit it. Swap mouth. Now, hoping to make a move, but he does not have as much DRS as McLaren fan saved up. He does make his move anyways. Oh, keeping it very clean, but we are pushing boundaries. Trippy. He has to do his best to avoid any kind of incidents from the two ahead of him racing. Very, very hard. Swapmouth now pushing pretty far ahead through the S's. Dude, this is exciting. This is very exciting to watch. Chester losing time on the drivers ahead. Oh, Pythagoras theorem lost, brother. What? Oh, Pythagoras theorem's lost, brother. Yeah, honestly, yeah, actually, because so now that you guys have had time to cheat and look it up, Eratosthenes. So a lot of people have the misconception that Christopher Columbus and the whole business, the whole shindig with his trip to the Americas or West, and accidentally discovering Americas, was people thought that the world was flat. No, that is wrong. That is a misconception. They knew the world was round as far back as Eratosthenes, and even before. They were just not sure about what was in their way. But, yeah, so Eratosthenes actually, Shawarma, the world is flat, trust. Hey, you believe what you believe, man. You believe what you believe. I have no comment on that. But Eratosthenes, using shadows at different locations in Egypt, I think, along the Nile River, maybe, was able to calculate and guess how big the Earth was. And I think he got it within, Slopey Gamer, another 3-second time penalty. I think he was able to get it within, like, a really, really good percentage. Like, it's insanely impressive. McLaren fan, can he make the move stick? No, he has lost grip on Swampmouth. They are continuing to be side to side through. We have had too much contact. I think that might just be a racing incident. I don't know. I mean, I have a good view of it. McLaren fan may be losing out on podium points. Swampmouth looking to have the race win under his belt. Very unfortunate. Very, very tough nose racing. Unfortunate to see it end this way. We shall see. We shall see through the incident reports. Good luck, stewards, reviewing that one. Hopefully they have a better angle. Oh my god, I forgot. Yes, Swampmouth does have a 3-second. This is Trippy's race to win. This is Trippy's race to win. Let's go, Trippy. Let's go, Trippy. Come on, Trippy. Why were they impatient? It's hard, man. Sometimes when you're side by side, it's so hard to think to yourself, I should concede this position, you know? Or I should concede this position. But Trippy. Just keep it within 3 seconds and you have that race win. Chester could even have a second place, but he has fallen too far behind Swampmouth. Maybe if he had some mediums to race on instead, he could have maybe snuck his way into second with Swampmouth's 3-second time penalty. McLaren fan now in 5th, but let's look at these time penalties, because if he gets within 3 seconds of Slow P Gamer in this last lap, which looks very, very difficult to do, he can at least finish in 4th. Unfortunate to see what was the superior strategy fall to the rest of the field. Swampmouth on his final lap might pass him on track for fun. Honestly, I wouldn't risk it. There is no need. Just stay as close as you can, and he should be fine. There's really nothing Swampmouth can do. He knows the position he's in, most likely. So, you know, as they're heading into Sector 3. We are looking at what shall be a Mercedes Swampmouth second place. Led you on a little bit. Just brake check him. Shawarma, get out of here. No. Tier 2, do not listen to Shawarma. Never listen to Shawarma. Do not brake check anybody. But Trippy, in the Williams, crossing this finish line, barring any kind of crazy incident in the upcoming turns, will be your race winner. I think his first win in this in tier 2. This is his second race. He ran Hungary. I think he got podium maybe, but McLaren fan and Swampmouth were going very side to side into the S's, and that is suicide. That was so risky for them to even attempt, and at first glance it kind of looked like a racing incident. So I don't know, like no penalties needed. But Saltmouth's crossing first, but it will be Trippy in the Williams with his very first Grand Prix win in BFR. We will have Chester in third, Slippy Gamer in fourth, McLaren Phantom will be crossing in fifth, Dina sixth, and then eventually Doko in seventh. Trippy, 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 Trippy. Let's go, Trippy! Maintained patience, maintained his distance from the two up ahead, fighting it out, duking it out, and comes out the race winner. Absolute baller. Yeah, that was a very exciting safety car. Much better than the real life Japan race, as I've heard. Apparently, the Japan race in real life this past season was dreadful. It was absolutely nothing going on. Woo! Let's go! Trippy, 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 trippy. Let us go! Absolute baller. All right, let us head back into this Discord and we can communicate with our race winner. Trippy, 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 trippy. Let's go, pal. How's it feel? How's it feel? Your first win in BFR. Yeah. I do want to ask you, since you had that first person view. Oh, you guys can't hear him? Hold on, give me a second. Give me a second. I need to verify that I have my settings right. Okay, maybe I just need to up you guys in my audio thing. Oh, that's why. Yep, there we go. Now you guys should be able to hear. So, since you had that kind of first person view at it, it looked to me like it was just kind of they were side by side going into the S's, and it's just, there was nothing malicious. It was just kind of a consequence of hard racing.
Yeah, I mean, it was hard to tell because almost every time those last 5 or 6 laps through the S's, there was contact between them, but it was kind of wheel to wheel contact.
Yeah.
I don't think there was any. I don't know. I probably wouldn't have been so aggressive, but
Yeah.
that's just me. But yeah. I would have to see a replay, which isn't much use to you, but
Yeah, I mean,
think,
I
think
got
you're
it.
probably right.
Yeah.
First reaction racing incident. But,
Yeah,
it's
that's what it looked like. Just unfortunate to see, but it was so exciting after that safety car to have everybody brought back together and get some really cool, exciting racing at the very end. All right, what's up, everybody else? How are you guys doing? Very awesome race. Keeping it pretty clean, guys. In the middle of the race, I went on a whole like thing about how appreciative I am of you guys being so respectful to each other on track, and I just want to not give you the whole thing here, but just but yeah.
Buenas.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm
getting a
proud of you guys.
P3. I mean, getting a P3, it's good. It's probably the worst P3 I've gotten. It really. I mean, everything just kind of fell into place for me. The safety car kind of screwed me over because I had already pitted and put on mediums.
Yeah.
So I had to come in and put on softs and had to make those last. I didn't really have much of a choice either way. And then on the safety car restart, Doko kind of dive bombed me going
Yeah.
into.
Lo siento, macho.
Oh, he says he's sorry.
Kind of dive bomb me.
Ya
Yeah.
dos veces. Yeah. Dos veces te
Tell
da,
him
perdón.
it's okay. Tell him it's okay. I'm not gonna report it or anything because it didn't really affect me.
Yeah, Doco dice que todo está bien, que te perdona.
Sí, sí, no, pero que yo como que si no puntúo esta carrera, porque es fatal, tío, mal, no me ha gustado nada, me he llevado dos por delante, si quieres sancionarme, yo no
No, él dijo
puntúo,
que no,
a mí no me puntúes,
que
tío.
todo está bien. Él dijo que todo está
No,
bien.
no. No, ya, pero tío, no me merezco yo puntuar en esta carrera porque no me ha gustado y paso he dado a mucha gente, tío, y no mola, ¿sabes?
Sí.
Like, yeah, I mean
Así que,
P3 will take it. It's good points. Haven't had a finish outside of the podium places. And then next weekend we'll see what we got. Hopefully we can improve.
Yep. I'm proud of you all. Thank you so much, guys. You made this race interesting. That's all I can
thank
ask.
you all. Thank you.
Where did the random safety car come from?
Somebody ran off track, but I don't know why it brought out a safety car for it. It was kind of just weird.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't
saved me though.
I don't know. But hey, it made it interesting at the end.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, so I have all this stuff collected, and I guess I can tell you guys super quick. So the two of you that that didn't have the other optional stuff on, so McLaren fan and Doko. So it looks like the only difference is it doesn't auto populate your EA name in here, and it doesn't collect your like tire percentage wear, which isn't a big deal, but I guess, if you guys would like to also have that added. I don't know entirely what like cool graphics it can render from that information, but um, you know, if you want to, you can turn those on for next race. But yeah, it looks like that's really the only difference. So it's not necessary at all. It's just maybe
It it is
nicer.
handy, like the tire wear. I mean,
Yeah.
I suppose that's personal preference whether other racers want to know that because
Mhm.
you wouldn't in a real life race apart from drivers saying, "Oh, my tires are bad."
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, but
Mm,
then you would get that in a real life race, and you wouldn't without the tire wear here. So it's yeah, I liked it
Yeah. If
personally.
anything, it's good for since it's only me that can see it as a commentator to be able to talk about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's up
Okay.
to you guys. So
I can render post race details from that
yeah,
data file.
yeah. I know it does like the stints, and I
Yeah,
think it can maybe even do like maximum, like the most worn tire thing too. So
yeah.
yeah, I'll
Can
be
you
looking
share
at it.
that file with me?
Yeah. So
You might have to upload it to like a drive or an
Yeah.
online file sharing service.
hold on. Let me. Why do I have four things here? Okay. So I see the external UDP dumper, but it
Yeah, I
automatically
just
does
need
that, right?
yeah, I
Okay.
just need that UDP dump.
Okay. I'll have to figure it out after the race because I need to warm up for mine, and then I have another one immediately after. So I can.
I love that kind of thing. If you want to make some graphics for it, I love seeing that.
Yeah. Well, it does it
It's very
automatically. You
satisfying.
just hit
Ah,
render and it does it for you.
Render, yeah.
So yeah, I'll have to talk to you. I can get back with you after I'm done with the rest of my races, so we can go over that. But yeah, I'll be doing that
Dude,
for you both.
I
All right. Well, thank you so much, guys. I gotta
4P is
outro
such a
the stream. And you guys,
yeah.
this little like post race talk is in it. So yeah, I need to go end it.
okay.
But thank you so much, guys. I need to get ready for my race.
Yeah, good
Um,
luck. Thanks for
good stuff,
the
guys.
thanks for organising.
Yep, I do my best. Thank you so much. Gracias, Doco. Buena carrera, mi
bueno,
compadre.
venga, gracias. Lo dicho, que lo que queráis hacer conmigo en esta carrera, que me lo merezco. Si queréis sancionar, lo que queráis, ¿vale?
Sí,
Que es normal.
sí. No, sí. Él dijo
Bueno,
que no, pues no,
no,
no le
hombre, pero es
molestó
que
nada.
le daba a él, también le daba a un Sauber, creo, ahí cuando he trompeado. Joder, y luego darle ese sticker, tío, es que no. Así que si queréis
Pues si
sancionarme,
tienes
lo
el
saco
clip,
como
pues
siempre.
mándalo. Lo puedes ver. Los mandas en acá abajo, ¿dónde está? ¿Dónde está?
No, no tengo el clip, tío. No, no me he puesto a grabar esta vez.
Ok, pues está bien.
Vamos, que es sancionable y no tengo por qué quejarme tampoco.
Ujú, ok, pues está bien entonces,
¿Sabes?
no te
Y que no pasa
preocupes.
nada, ¿sabes?
Ok,
No tengo por qué quejarme ni voy nada.
sí,
¿Vale?
pues lo mantengo en mente al menos.
Tú míralo, si las está viendo, míralo a ver si puedes reportar al que le he dado,
Ajá,
si tiene, al chefe, creo que ha sido, ¿no?
sí. Él dijo que sí, pero pues no le molestó nada a él.
O sea, pues si eso, pues haced lo que queráis. Lo acato y ya está, porque es mi culpa, así que, a ver,
Sí,
¿vale?
pues está bien. Muchas gracias. All right, see you guys. Thank you so
Venga.
much.
Bye
Bueno,
bye.
hasta luego a todos. Chao.
All right. Thank you so much for watching. It's time I get ready for my race. I will be streaming that too, but I need to, go from this race, stop this stream, start it up again once it starts. Okay, Shawarma, you're getting out of hand. Settle down, settle down. But yeah, thank you so much, guys, for watching. That has been Tier 2 of BFR Week 4 at Suzuka, Japan. I hope you enjoyed. It was very exciting racing throughout, so I do hope you enjoyed. I'll be back in what is about 30 minutes for my POV race of Tier 1 racing at the same track. So thank you so much for being here. I will be back very, very soon.